Hey everybody! Welcome to another Sunday video where every Sunday we learn something together. Today I decided that we should learn how to perform CPR. Now I am not certified, I am not an expert. I Googled it, but I think everyone should know it. So I'm glad I Googled it and I hope that you learned something and maybe this makes you want to learn more and actually go to a training class. I don't know. Now, behind me, I didn't make this in 4 seconds right before filming this. Actually, I did. I don't want this just lying around my house. I did just make this 4 seconds before filming this. This is my dummy for the day. Beautiful, I know. Are you guys ready to learn together? Let's begin. Okay, now there is adult CPR, child CPR, and baby CPR. We'll run through each of them, but for right now we're gonna start with adult CPR, and all you have to remember is CAB. Compressions, which is when you pump on the chest to get the blood flowing. Airways, you make sure that the airway is clear by lifting the chin and pushing the forehead back, and then breathing. You breathe in their mouth. Apparently, I didn't know this, but if you're not trained really well, you should only do the compression and the airway check. You shouldn't do the breathing, which I didn't know, but I'm still gonna teach you all of it because why would I only teach you half of it? So let's begin. So you sit down next to them. Hey, are you breathing? Make sure they're not just sleeping if it's like a stranger or something. You immediately, if there's people around, point to someone and say, you, call 911. I've learned that you don't just go, someone call 911, you designate a person. Otherwise, everyone's gonna think someone else did it. To do the compressions, you put one hand in the middle of the chest and the other hand over that. Some people do it like this, some people do it like this. I'm just gonna do it. So you go right between the nipples. Don't go feeling around for the nipples, you have to do this quickly. Just think about where the nipple would be and go in between those. So you straighten your elbows and you put your shoulders straight above your hands. And then you use your entire body weight, not just your arms. You're not doing this. Put your whole body weight to sink their chest down about 2 inches. Oh, is my booty just coming out? And you want to do a rate about 100 compressions per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. If you haven't been trained in CPR, it's pretty much all you're gonna do until the medics arrive or the person starts moving again. Now, if you are trained in CPR, you would check their airways by lifting their chin. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to get rid of your beautiful hat. I know. You've done 30 compressions and then it's an airway check, okay? Lift the chin, push on the forehead like this, you go, whoop. It's hard to breathe like this. Then like this. Remember that. I'll get down here with like this and you go, whoop, like that, okay? So once you've tilted their head back and stuff, see if they're breathing. See, like put your face up to their mouth. If you feel air coming against your face, they're breathing. If you see their chest rising and falling by itself, they're breathing. If you're wearing glasses, put them there. See if it fogs them up. If it does, they're breathing. Now you only have about 5 to 10 seconds to check if they're actually breathing. You don't want to leave them lying there breathless for a very long time. So you got 10 seconds max to figure out if they're breathing. And gasping is not considered breathing. It has to be a steady like, I'm breathing. You feel it. It's normal, not a that's not breathing at all. All right, and then it's time to breathe for the person if they aren't breathing. So what you do is you pinch the nose and breathe in the mouth. You put your whole mouth around their mouth, making a tight seal, and you breathe in slowly. See the chest rise. If it doesn't, tilt the head back again and breathe again. If it does rise, you're doing it right. 2, and then go back to compressions, 30 more. And then it's 2 more breaths, 30 more of these until they come to or the medics arrive. Unless there's a defibrillator around, and then you strap it on them and pump the thing, and it's got instructions on it. I don't quite know how to use a defibrillator, but if one of those is around, do it. Okay, now, a child, don't sit on them, but I am, because this is a pillow. Now, for a child, it's the same thing, except you only use one hand for the compressions, because it's a child, you don't want to crush it, and you breathe more gently. Now, if you're alone, and you're doing CPR, do it for about 2 minutes and then call 911. See if you can get them going first. So it's 30 pushes, 2 breaths, 30 pushes, 2 breaths. After 5 cycles, if they haven't responded to that, use a defibrillator if you have it, like if you're at like a sports center, they usually have them. Now, with a baby, it's a little different. Most babies pass out because they've got something stuck in their throat. So you might want to check their throat. But if you know for sure he's like drowned a little bit, something like that, then perform CPR right away. So you can't tap a baby and be like, hey, what's up? Like babies won't be like, oh, I'm awake, like an adult would. So you have to like stroke them, figure it out if you see any movement, because babies aren't gonna respond the same way as an adult. So you have to treat them a little differently. Put them on a flat ground or surface. Everyone should be on a flat surface. Don't put them on like a stretchy ball. Why would you do that? But I thought maybe I'd point that out. If you're the only one around, CPR for 2 minutes and then call 911, just like everyone else. If you are with people, designate someone to call 911 while you perform CPR. Now with babies, you only do 2 fingers on one hand, just below the line where their nipples would be. So if baby, nipples here, line, go a little bit below it and just do 2 fingers. Adults is this, children is this, babies is this. With adults and children, it's 2 inches down. With babies, it's 1.5 inches down. They're tinier. They don't have that much space to go down. Within 10 seconds, figure out if they are breathing, just like you would an adult and a child. Oh, are you breathing? Nope. Now with the baby, you have to put your mouth over its mouth and its nose at the same time. You're not pinching like you would a child or an adult. You're putting your whole mouth over all of it and putting air through all of the holes. Same as an adult, breathe once, make sure the chest is rising. If it's not, there's probably something stuck in that baby's throat. If it does rise, breathe again, and then go back to 30 more of these. Now with breathing for a baby, it's not huge breaths from your chest, it's just your cheeks are filled with air, and then your cheeks let out the air. Instead of, it's, their lungs aren't as big as ours. They've got tiny little lungs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is CPR. It seems scary, but it needs to be done. It could save a life. If you want to know more, there are classes all over the place. There are more videos all over the place, more in depth. For choking, there's the Heimlich, but that is going to be another video. This is it for today, just CPR. All right, so now you know. I don't know why this website told me to not do anything but the compressions if you're not fully trained. That makes me want to get fully trained, because maybe I'm missing something. All right, please comment below, tweet me, Instagram me, Facebook me, other things you'd like to learn, because every Sunday we learn something together. Subscribe to see videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on this channel. Like this video if you liked it. This is creepy, I know. Remember guys, above all else, stay awesome, possums.